Okay. I guess I wanted to, just make a video, of myself talking about SoyJoy. Today is Wednesday, September 28th, 2022. It's 3 p.m. Yeah. Today we, Happy Films released the trailer of the Pine Cones and Seashells music video that's coming out on Friday. So that's really exciting. And right now I'm trying to apply to a bunch of music festivals for next summer all across so-called Canada. And yeah, this month of September, I decided to take a break from SoyJoy. Not 100%, but yeah, lower it down a lot, the rate at which I had been working. I only played 3 shows this month, which is a lot more than before this summer, but yeah, I was playing at least 1 to 3 shows a week all the way from for 2 months straight. July and August it was on average 2 shows, but yeah, 1 to 3 shows every week. And the first half of July, they were mostly shows that I had put on or organized. But then after, people just started reaching out to me on Instagram, asking for SoyJoy to play. And then I'd been rehearsing with the band every week at Redgate, because I got a rehearsal space, or I got in on a rehearsal space, and started pitching in for rent, because it's shared with a bunch of other musicians. Yeah, so it was a really chaotic summer, very gig-filled, and yeah, packed with a lot of excitement and stress and overstimulation, but also satisfaction and healing and growth, for sure. I learned so much this summer. It was essentially my summer job, and now it's my job, yeah. But yeah, and I toured in July with 2 bandmates, and Ali and Kalela, and then Avery drove us, and my friend Zoe from Belgium was visiting. And I'd been planning this tour since April, when I was up on the Yinta. Yeah, I was planning the tour, and emailing people was kind of a way for me to cope with all the stressful stuff that was happening there. But yeah, it happened. We went to where did we go to? We went to Bellingham, Seattle, then Tacoma. And yeah, we played at NB Party and got to stay at Freddie Lee's place, formerly known as Emily Toyota. And yeah, we just camped in their backyard every night. We'd always drive back to their place. And they were so sweet, and it's a really amazing time. Yeah, and then the week before that we played at Redgate, and that was an incredible show with lots of friends and community coming out to watch us play, and it made our debut as SoyJoy the band, and yeah, I think playing at Black Lab in May, that was with Nice Apple, Kissy Pants, and Kareen, this band from Bellingham, that had a lot of people from the underground music scene, and I think that's sort of what started to get me noticed, was that show. Like to, have people see something in my music, and yeah, and then it all just started snowballing from there. And then in August we finally filmed the Pine Cones and Seashells music video, and that's coming out on Friday. That was an amazing experience, and it's really professionally made. And then I recently played at Green Auto, which is like a newer space run by Mike Branham. Sort of like a warehouse for creating like film set stuff, like, I don't know, green screens and like all the props and everything, like bigger things for film. I don't know what the terminology is, but and yeah, and that was the third time SoyJoy played there, but Kalela and Corbin were out of town, and yeah, Kalela's been playing drums with SoyJoy, and then Corbin's filling in for Ali, who played with SoyJoy throughout the summer, but I think she got casted for something big and was just really busy with work and acting work. So, and then Ava, who's an amazing guitarist that I've had the privilege of playing with, and I've known her for a few years, and we lived together for a while. Yeah, she had to work, so yeah, both Ava and Ali, who played in SoyJoy for most of the summer, they had to step away from SoyJoy. But yeah, and so Kalela and Corbin were in Lillooet performing for a Vines thing and helping out with a project up there. And so I asked TJ Felix to play with me on drums, because yeah, we just started jamming with each other. I've been playing drums for them, and then yeah, Phoenix and TJ, I've been jamming with them. They asked me like, when's your next SoyJoy show? And I was like, oh, in a few days. This was last week, and I played on Saturday, and I was like, but I'm playing solo, I don't have a drummer or bassist, and TJ was like, I can play bass for you, but I was going camping right before the show, so we weren't able to jam or anything. I just sent them the songs. So when we got on stage, that was the first time we played together, but it went really well, and they listened to the songs, and like, they're really good at drums. I didn't know that they could also play drums on top of singing and guitar and songwriting and doing visual art too. But yeah, anyway, so TJ told me that Vines got this grant for making an animation music video, and that they were hoping to get Flavor Cell, this animation collective with Gil from Yep in it, to pay them to make a music video for a local BIPOC musician, I guess. And yeah, and so TJ was like, I think SoyJoy should get this opportunity, so that might happen, which is really exciting. And I'm going to Montreal this Sunday. And yeah, when I get back, after I kind of, get some space from the city and, like, be in Montreal, be somewhere else, see my friends, and then come back, yeah, I want to record a bunch of cassette tapes. I got, like, 12 for $25, and yeah, I want to record, like, a little demo cassette tape and then sell them, because I don't know what shows are gonna look like, and I honestly don't. Shows are a lot. Shows take out a lot from me. So yeah, having some kind of merch for now would be really cool. And then I'm gonna get started or continue working on the album, which this month I decided not to work on, just to get, space from the songs and, like, focus on my mental health, because despite how awesome all of this has been, I've been, so lucky, and, like, also I've worked really hard for this, but I definitely think it's combined with luck, because I know a lot of people work hard, but opportunities don't come in. I've lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. Working hard. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get back on recording the album. I think mostly just myself. And then, just, like, sort of get the bass, B-A-S-E, of each song, like my voice and acoustic guitar. Get all of that done in October, and then in November start to get the other band members to play, and record them. And end of November, November 28th, that is when we go into Helm Studios, and we got, like, a free recording day there, which is really cool. We have a whole day where we can record any song we want for free. So I'm gonna get the whole band in, and we're gonna record A Place I Swear I Never Return To. I remember what my train of thought was. Yeah, as amazing as everything has been, I think it's been really overwhelming and sort of messed with my head a little bit. It's been pretty hard on my mental health, I think. It's sort of destabilized my sense of, like, reality and, like, understanding how I exist in spaces, because when you're a musician, people treat you differently if they like your music, and if you're known, and it also gives you more social power in a way, both social power and social pressure, because, as they say, with great power comes great responsibility, as Aunt May would say from Spider-Man. Or was it Uncle, or it's all of them from all the multiverses, but anyway, and I think being perceived and having people come up to me and talk to me has been really difficult, because I just don't have that kind of social energy all the time, and it's hard to, like, set boundaries because of, worrying that people will be upset with you, and especially, like, transitioning from not being so well known to being more well known. It's like, I just felt a lot of pressure to, like, fawn and be really nice to everyone, because it kind of felt like, as someone of my positionality, that's what I had to use to, like, get access to these spaces, whereas, like, cis white men can, you know, be entitled assholes and still get the stage, you know? So, get the platform that they want. So, yeah, it's a lot of things happening, but that's been SoyJoy so far, and I'm 22 years old right now, so I'm still, you know, pretty young and whatnot. But yeah, I do love what I'm doing. I really do love it, and yeah, it's been really good to build and strengthen community, and, you know, see people coming together, especially people who were only focused on frontline work, or only going to work, or only going to school. And yeah, being able to, like, provide a reason and a space for people to meet and just have fun and be social with each other. That's been really wonderful to do. And also to have so many people, like, resonate with the lyrics and with the music, and yeah, and playing with my friends and just, like, seeing how happy they are playing music, and meeting up to rehearse, and, like, you know, yeah, being able to, like, step away from everyday life and just, like, do music and, like, you know, ride the same energies and wavelengths together, and, like, sort of harmonize our experience of reality, and yeah, just building more bridges between people and helping people feel less alone and isolated. That's been the highlight of all of this, and it means so much that yeah, that, like, people have been enjoying what's come out of here and here and here and here, you know, and also here. It's just me, like, grabbing onto things and then, yeah, alchemizing it into my songs, into SoyJoy. And yeah, so community, friends, happiness, less isolation. That's been the highlight of all of this, and I hope to, and I know I will continue to do this, because I think this is what I'm called to do. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here.